Hey Squad, welcome back to an episode of Is It Worth It? So today's episode, we have this cool mix right here, and pretty much what these are the humidifiers. So we do have a bunch of them from different brands. This one right here is from a brand called Pure Enrichment. This is from AquaOasis. These two right here is from a brand called Levoit. And this one right here is from a brand called Everlasting Comfort. So obviously for the bottom three right here, these are the bigger ones for large room. And these two right here are for smaller rooms. So depending on where you guys do use it, that is totally up to you guys. But obviously, if you guys want something that's much stronger, you want to go for a large one like these. And for the large one, there is some difference when you guys do use it. For this one, it does have two holes for where the air can come out or the mist come out. Where for these three right here, it only has one hole. And the way how you refill each one of them is all the same except for one of them. All of them, when you guys do refill it, you guys do want to take it out and unscrew it to refill it in the bottom. Where for this one right here, you guys want to open it from the top and you guys want to fill it from the top. So those are the difference in terms of how to refill it for each one of them. Let's do take it out. That is how you refill it in the bottom as well. And when you guys use each one of them, there's a lot of different settings on here. Some of them will last longer and some of them will not. The small one will only give you guys like 24 or 25 hours usage. Where for this one, and this one can give you guys almost 3 days of usage. 2 days for sure if you guys use the lowest setting. And the reason why is because the tank that's on here is 6 liters. And the other thing that I do want to mention is the fact that for some of them, it does have a nightlight option. So this one has it, this one has it, and this one has it. Where for these two, does not. So if you guys do care about the nightlight option, then you guys want to go for one of these. And the other thing to look out for, if you guys want this option, is the fact that for some of them, it does have essential oil option. So pretty much for these two big ones right here, we do have the essential oil option. And the way how I can tell is by looking on the side or the back. So for the back one right here, if you guys push it in, that is where you can put the essential oil. And then for this one, it's on the side right here, where for the other one, it does not. And if you guys want to use essential oil for these, you do not want to put it inside because it cannot. If you guys do put it in, it might damage the material that's inside. And the other thing, if you guys notice for all these humidifiers, is the fact that all of them does have a clear view design. So that way you can see the water inside. Same thing for this one and these two as well. Where for this one here is all covered, except for the side right here. That's how you can see the water inside. And obviously the weight between all of these, when you guys do lift it up and carry around, these two are actually very lightweight compared to these three, which is much more heavier. And when you guys do lift it, for this one, if you guys take this part out, you do have a little handle for it to carry around. And for this one, you do have the option to lift it on the side, like that. Where for this one and this one right here does not have a handle, but this one does. But the way how I use it is actually very simple. This one, we do have the button right here. This one also has a button. This one, the turn knob option to turn it on. So just like that. This one also has a turn knob. And this one have a button for you to turn on. So it's very easy and very simple for you to use it. And the other thing to note is for this one right here, it does have a smart option where you can connect it onto the app and use voice control as well. Where for all these other ones, does not have the option. For this one, if you guys purchase the one that's white color, it does have the option. But for this one, it does not. When you guys do purchase this one, it does give you a remote to control it or control it manually on here. So that's a quick little summary to show you guys what's on here and a comparison of what you guys do get. What I'm doing right now is add some water into each one of them and show you guys how it does work and what it actually looks like when you guys do use it. Alright, so just add the water inside. You can see how each one of them does have a little bit of water inside. One other thing that I forgot to mention is the fact that for some of them, when you guys do use it, especially for these two in particular, they do have a sleep mode option and it does have a timer option. Where for other ones right there, this one and this one does not have the option. So definitely a lot more high tech when you guys use these two compared to other one. So for this one right here, it does not have a timer option, but for this one it does. So for all these, I actually did an unboxing video for each one of them. So if you guys are interested, feel free to go check it out. I go into more detail for each one of them in terms of the whole unboxing, in terms of what you guys do get as well. So that's a little bit more stuff that I want to cover on here. What I'm doing right now is to turn everything on the lowest setting to show you guys how to actually use it and what the pot looks like. So just turn everything on the lowest setting first. So once we do turn it on, here's actually looks like in the lowest setting. So for this one, you do have the option to turn left and right. This one, there's two of them for you to turn left and right. So there's the middle one or the outer one as well. Just like that. For this one's attachment option for you to take it out. But you do have the option to turn it around if you guys want to angle a certain position. Same thing for this one. You do have the option to turn it left and right. It's not as easy for this one for you to move it around. But for this one, you do have two holes for you to move it around as well, if you can see. Which is really cool if you guys want to aim it in two different directions. But you can see when you guys use the lowest setting for all of these, it's actually really powerful. This one right here, it doesn't look as powerful compared to other ones when you guys do look at it. Especially if you guys compare this one to this one. But when you guys do compare the big ones right here, you can see it's actually pretty strong even for the low setting. But what I'm doing right now is turn it on the high setting with the nightlight option on to show you guys what it actually looks like with the nightlight option as well. So we're turning everything on max. All right, so now we got everything on max, and we do have the nightlight option on. Obviously for these three right here, since we do have the nightlight option, it'll look a lot better in a darker setting. Right now in the bright setting, so you can't really see it. But you see how when you turn the max setting on here, it's actually really powerful. So when you think about it, when you guys use all these at the same time, it will give you guys a lot of humidity when you guys do use it. So whether if you guys are using it for yourself, for your baby, or for your plants, it does work really well, especially when you guys use a bunch of them, just like how I see right here. But when you guys do look at the power that's on here, all of them definitely looks pretty good. It's really hard to see which one's more powerful. All of them are actually pretty powerful when you guys do look at it. I guess if I really had to choose one, this one right here actually looks really powerful, and this one as well. The reason why these two right here doesn't look as powerful is because it's being split in two ways. But when you guys do aim it in one direction, it's even more powerful, you can see. So I do have to say that when you guys really look at it, it does seem like the larger one is much more powerful than these, which is totally understandable. But it's about the same when you guys do look at it. And also, as in here, when you guys do turn it on, it's not loud at all. It's actually very quiet, which is perfect if you guys want to use it when you guys are sleeping. And the other thing that I have to mention about this one in particular is the fact that for this one, not only can you guys get cool mist, but you can also get warm mist as well, which is right here in the bottom. So if you guys do turn the warm mist option, it'll get really hot right here. So you do want to be careful. So here's a quick little test to show you guys what all of them looks like when you guys do turn it on. If you guys can see and hear, it's actually really powerful. What I'm doing right now is to turn off all the light to show you guys what it actually looks like in the dark setting with the light option on here. All right. So once you guys make it darker, this is what it looks like. So for this one, when you guys look inside, the light is only on this side. Where for this one right here is in the front. This one is also in the front, but it's something about the way how to design it. It actually stands a lot more for this one, if you can see. So if you guys are trying to look for a humidifier that give you guys a nightlight option, then these are 3 different options available from what I do have. But you can see when we do compare all of them right here, it's actually really powerful. Let me turn back on the light. All right. So that's everything that's on the product. So after comparing all these humidifiers, you can see it actually works pretty well. But now to answer the question of whether or not it's actually worth it and which one you should get. So obviously, if you guys want something that give you guys everything in terms of the timer option, the schedule option, the light option, and the warm mist option, then this is a better option to go for. If you guys want something that's much smaller and more portable, then get the smaller ones right here. If you guys want one that allows you guys to connect it on the app, to control it on the app and voice control, you guys can use this one. But if you guys want my honest opinion in terms of which one's my favorite one between all of these, I like this one a lot. And the reason why is because it gives you guys everything in terms of like the basic essentials. In terms of essential oil option, you do have the smart control option on the app or voice control. And when you guys do carry it, it's the easiest one for you guys to lift it around and carry around if you guys do need to. And the way how to do refill is very easy. Just open like this to take it out, compared to the other one where you have to lift it up and refill in the bottom when you guys unscrew it. So for me personally, I like this one, even though you guys don't get the 2-hole option for where the mist comes out. This is the one that I feel like the more worth it compared to all of these in my opinion. But at the end of the day, it really just depends on what you guys are actually looking for and what you guys prefer. This is what I do prefer, so I do have to say that this is actually much more worth it in my opinion. But then obviously for those of you guys who don't want or don't need one, or haven't want these, obviously don't buy one and save your money on something else you actually do need. So that's basically everything for this video itself. If you guys like this video, make sure to smash that like button in the bottom. That will definitely help this video out, and it will definitely help with the algorithm as well to promote more videos for you guys, so you guys can see more of the videos or similar videos as well. But as always, make sure to stay positive, be you, and I'll see you guys in the next episode of Is It Worth It? Peace.